What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We back with a donation request. This time we're checking out Steve Vai for the love of God, and this is in response to my ego death reaction with Polyphia and Steve Vai. I don't know much about Steve Vai. I have like maybe one reaction to him on my channel when he was playing the Hydra guitar. The Hydra guitar, I think that guitar was a freak of nature, but he made that thing sing just like he made his guitar sing in Ego Death, which was, I feel like, my true introduction to him. But anyways, for the love of God, 2021 upscale version. Let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up. Young Steve Vai. Man, he must have been a lady killer back in the day. See, man, I see that in the Ego Death song, I was experiencing 1% of Steve Vai's power. I see that now. And then I still don't even think that I can truly grasp everything that he is doing here. But let me tell you something, bro. He is making this guitar sing. He is making the guitar sing. And you know what? It's more than about playing ability, man. It's that eternal kind of, it's like, 'cause I'm a saxophone player, right? And it gets to a point where you start playing where you can have all the music theory and all the techniques and stuff out, you know, as you want and everything. But when you start playing from the soul, I swear to you, your fingers just start moving on its own, right? Sorry. Sorry about that. Remember, you're choking on this performance, but your body just starts moving on its own. And when that happens, great bodies of work comes out, right? He is speaking. Now, this is a song for the heavens. That's what it looks like. We got a picture of like Mona Lisa. It looks like Adam and Eve and everything. And it's titled For the Love of God. Oh, he's loving this right now. I guarantee you. Now, the background that's kind of going on really kind of has this mystic aesthetics, right? I'm not really too sure, right? It's like I'm in a place. I mean, it's For the Love of God, right? So it's like I'm in a holy place, right? And it's not just I'm in there, it's just the sparkling textures of the stuff that's kind of going on in the background lets me know that there's just shininess everywhere, right? And there's another guitar playing in the background that's kind of giving us these quarter notes every now and then. It's going boom, boom, boom. That gave me a sense of like the desert for some reason. So I'm not necessarily thinking of desert. I'm just thinking of a place that's just mostly brown, right? That's just very, very sparkly. And this guy is on his knees and he is just pleading out all the burdens, all the issues that's just going on, right? He is crying for the love of God, right? I'm telling you, man, making a guitar sing like this, and not only that, it feels like it's climax after climax after climax. Like, come on now. Bro, I'm about to like pop a brain vessel, man. I don't know how y'all just sit there and just listen to this just without taking a pause or at least pausing your music thing. That ain't the type of person I am, man. When I listen to music, it gets emotional. It gets so emotional and it becomes overflowing at times. And that's what's happening, bro. It's too much. Whatever effect that he was doing there, right? Kind of, I mean, obviously he's making his guitar cry, but you know, that I feel like that's too broad. It's not just a cry, it's an ugly cry. It's a cry that you start doing when you start choking up on yourself. You know, you got the, you know, I can't believe that happened. And then you kind of got the, you know, kind of like the ugly cry. I don't know how. I don't know about how, but he's just channeling the speaking, the actions, you know, the onomatopoeias that happens whenever you start ugly crying into this guitar. And then as we see the images starting to, you know, get, you know, more detailed concerning war and strife, that kind of gave me the idea of the pleading. I mean, he tried to show different religions as well to kind of give you a sense that this is applicable across all religions or all situations and everything. But as the started going on, it went from sounding like crying, right, to possibly a like crying aggression, like crying rage. You know what I'm saying? Like you go into a berserk where you just tired of crying, and now it's just turned into rage, and you just start tearing at everything because you just want it to end. And it's just brutal onslaught of rhythm after one after one after one after one. And I'm just exploding right here, y'all. Social injustice, war, religion. Jesus, bro.
We may be human, but we're still animals.
Yeah, we are okay. Oh, that's an interesting quote. Yes, we are still animals. We are just as part of this earth as other animals. Oh, there's some stuff to dissect right here in this ending right here. So you know, obviously we have the war, you know, and everything, and then as the song starts dying down, we start getting into mourning, right, of the loss and everything. And not only that, but just it's almost kind of like a double because we're in all the destruction and everything that we're able to cause. And then you kind of see from the beginning to the middle to the end the type of things that lead up to, you know, something that takes place of a on a scale of a great catastrophe, right? And then if you ask somebody, right, usually when people go up into war, they start doing things that you don't that are not necessarily deemed, you know, good acts. They probably would do it in the name of their God. You know what I'm saying? As a not naming a God, but like in the name of a religion. You know, religion is a very, very strong driving force. You can look at anywhere in history, you know, not always, but it's a good driving force. And then those driving forces lead us to produce catastrophic, destructive, sometimes non-recoverable events. And from the beginning to the end, this was just absolutely fantastic, man. I didn't realize who Steve Vai was. I know who he was, but I didn't realize who he was. But this was fantastic. It was fantastic, bro. My mind is still blown. But anyways, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.